11th Standard English, Unit 3 poem, lines written in early spring, William Wordsworth. Before we see that poem, just we have to learn about author. William Wordsworth, 1770 to 1850, was a major English poet who, with small Taylor Coleridge, helped to launch the Romantic Age in English literature with their joint publication, Lyrical Ballads. The Coleridge and Wordsworth joined together and published Lyrical Ballads. Wordsworth was Britain's poet laureate from 1843 until his death. Poets laureate from 1843 until his death, he was doing that. He was popularly known as a nature poet. He's a nature poet. Some of his famous poems are Daffodils, The Solitary Reaper, To the Cuckoo, The Tablestone, lines composed a few miles above Tainton Abbey. Tainton Abbey. Okay, just let us see that poem. Do you go for leisurely walks? If you are a city dweller, what or who would you expect to see on your way? If you go to the village, what scenes would you observe? If you go to the village, what scenes would you observe? Okay, what are the things just you will observe? Here they have asked the warm-up questions. Now read the poem, lines written early spring, which expresses the poet's feelings towards nature and the lessons he has learned from it. The poet's feeling. Who is the poet here? William Wordsworth. Okay, let us see that first stanza. I hear a thousand splendid notes, while in a grove I sat in reclined. In that sweet mood when pleasant thoughts bring sad thoughts to the mind. I hear a thousand splendid notes. I could hear the thousands birds sound. Okay. While in a grove, I sat reclined. Grove, which means a small area of land with a group of trees. The group of trees, the birds came and sat. It makes sounds. I could hear. I sat reclined. Sat means old-fashioned spelling for sat. Okay. SATE. Reclined. Lean back in a position of rest. Just have to take the rest. The birds wants to take rest from the tree. Okay, to the tree. Bring sad thoughts, and then in that sweet mood when pleasant thoughts, after sitting that, just it gets feel happy, pleasant thoughts bring sad thoughts to the mind, and also sad thought to the mind finally. Next, the second stanza. To her fair works did nature link the human souls that through me ran, and much it grieved my heart to think what man has made of man. Again repeat, to her fair works did nature link. So beauty of things, okay, joined together. The human beings works also. The human soul that through me ran. In my heart, the human's souls, it was running. Through me ran. And much it grieved my heart to think. That's through my heart, it makes so sad. Just I was thinking that like. What man has made of a man? What man has made of man? Just one human being, how to think another human being. What man has made of man? That's all. So the next stanza, third stanza. Through promised tufts in that sweet bower, the periwinkle trailed its wreaths, and it is my faith that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. Through primrose, okay, through primrose and tufts. What do you mean by primrose? A wild plant with yellow flowers. Wild plant with yellow flowers, primrose. Tufts means bunches, groups. In that sweet bower means a pleasant shady place under a tree. Just we have to just shared place. That is a bower. In the sweet bower shady place under the tree, the prewinkle prewinkle, which means a trailing plant with large blue flowers. Okay, we can see that the inside pictures. No, the large blue flowers, which means prewinkle trail. Its wreaths. Wreaths means an arrangement of flowers in the shape of a circle. Arrangement of flowers. The blue flowers, we can see that, no, so that it has given here. And it is my faith that every flower, what my believe, what my thought, it's a faith. Okay, believing. It's my faith that every flower, each and every flower enjoys the air it breathes. It feels good, enjoys the air it breathes. Okay, the every flowers, the author Wordsworth feels that like. Again, I repeat this stanza. Through the primrose stuffs in the sweet bower shady place, the prewinkle trail its wreath. A wrinkle, prewinkle, a trailing plant with large blue flower. The large blue flowers trail its wreaths. Okay, an arrangement of flowers. And it's my faith, what my faith, that every flower enjoys the air it breathes. Next, the birds around me hoped and played. Through the flowers, the birds around me hoped and played, their thoughts I cannot measure. Their thoughts, the birds' thoughts I cannot measure exactly. But the least motion which they made, it seemed a thrill of pleasure. It seemed a thrill of pleasure, happiness. The least, at least, no, least motion which they made, it seemed a thrill of pleasure. I can't analyze their feelings, their thoughts I cannot measure, but I can feel their happiness. So it seemed a thrill of pleasure. Which they made, it seemed thrill of pleasure. Next stanza. The budding twigs spread out their fan. The budding twig spread out their fan to catch the breezy air. The budding twig, the buds, no. So before come the flower, the buds we can see that the branch. Budding twigs spread out their fan to catch the breezy air, the cooling air, cool air. And I must think, do all I can. I can think, do all I can, that there was a pleasure there. So there was one happiness. First, pleasure means happiness is there. That's everything the authors tell about the nature. That is the title also, yearly spring, lines written in yearly spring only. So natures, flowers, nature, no. So that's all. That there was pleasant, that there was pleasure there. If this belief from heaven, so last stanza, this last stanza here, if this belief from heaven be sent, if such be nature's holy plan, have I not reason to lament, to express sorrow, lament? Have I not reason to express sorrow? What man has made of man? Okay, again I repeat, if this belief from heaven be sent. Suppose the belief come from heaven, if such be nature's holy plan, if such be nature holy, that very pure plan, holy. If such be nature's holy plan, have I not reason to express sorrow? Lament, which means to express sorrow or unhappiness about something. What man has made of a man? What man has made of man? It's okay. So how the human being behaves to others. So you have to behave the equal rights to the human beings. All the human beings are equal in this world. Just we have to think that like. But what man has made of man? The question author has asked. Here, in this poem, first and second, the poet says, second stanza on first and second, third, fourth, so fully. I think the poet wants to say that man is unhappy because man is cruel to other man. In stanza, okay, second and third, fourth, that like only it has informed. Here, and much it grieved my heart to think what man has made of man. So, particularly in these lines, very important. The poet feels sad about the relationship between man and man. The reader is led to think that men are cruel to others. The last two lines, just again, we have to recall. Have I not reason to lament that man has made of man? Have I not reason to lament, to express sorrow? So already I told you, lament. Throughout the poem, the poet enjoys the beauty of nature. He mentions the flowers, primrose and periwinkle. The birds are hopping happily. The budding things enjoys the air, the breath. Now here, does the poet says that man has lost touch with nature. So finally, the human beings has lost. The human beings has lost touch with nature. Just we have to love the nature. We can feel that. How it is that the nature's beauty, the beauty of natures. So that's why a title here they have given here lines written in early spring. Okay, I hope you all understood this poem. Thank you.